Stanley Fung, Hong Kong actor and film director. The cause of death for Stanley Fung has not been officially confirmed. One report states he died of multiple organ failure caused by cancer. Another source claims he passed away due to respiratory failure linked to chronic lung pulmonary issues. Today, we dive into the life of a true comedy icon of Hong Kong and Taiwan cinema, Stanley Fung. From his modest beginnings to becoming a staple of the Lucky Stars comedies, to his later years and the question of his net worth, we cover it all. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you love classic Hong Kong films. Let's roll. Stanley Fung was born in June 1944英寸 Shantou, Guangdong Province, China. He grew up in a Cantonese opera, traditional entertainment background, entering the world of acting at a time when Hong Kong cinema was flourishing. In 1967, he made his film acting debut with the film To Rose with Love. Discuss this period. Hong Kong's film industry in the 1960 seconds. 70 seconds. What it meant for an actor doing comedies, the challenges and opportunities. Add some personal context. Moving to Taiwan later in life, he relocated to Taiwan in 1989 and became a Taiwanese citizen in mid-1990 seconds. In the 1970 seconds, he branched into directing, writing, and producing. His directorial debut was The Looks of Hong Kong, 1974. His big breakthrough came via his comedic roles in the 1980 seconds, especially the Lucky Star series of action comedies, alongside stars like Jackie Chan, Sammo and Eric Tsang. Talk about his comedic style. Often, the straight man or secondary comic foil with memorable catchphrases, timing, presence. Discuss how his career spanned 135 plus films as actor, plus to 10 as director, 4 as writer, 3 as producer. Explore the Hong Kong comedy, action genre context. 1980 seconds had a boom in buddy comedies and ensemble pieces. He fit perfectly. Talk about relocation to Taiwan in 1989. How that likely changed his lifestyle. Perhaps calmer than Hong Kong hustle. If available, anecdotes about his off-screen life, hobbies, interests. Note, I did not find many verified details of his luxury lifestyle, mansions, etc. So mention that many celebrity net worth, lifestyle articles for Hong Kong stars exist. But for Stanley Fung, precise figures are scarce. For example, while some Hong Kong comedians like Richard Nung had reported multiple Rolls-Royces and mansions. Use this contrast. Whereas some stars' lifestyles were extravagantly documented, Stanley seemed to maintain a relatively modest profile in later years, publicly at least. Explain. It is challenging to find a firm public net worth figure for Stanley Fung. Many celebrity wealth lists focus on big producers, business magnates, or very high-profile stars. From available research, there is no verified figure on major financial outlets for his personal net worth. Provide context. In Hong Kong entertainment, stars of the 1,980 seconds could earn substantial sums. But taxation, investments, lifestyle, business ventures affect wealth. Provide comparative example. Richard Nang reportedly once worth HK dollar 100 million, US dollar 13 million at his peak, with property and cars. Therefore, a reasoned estimate, cautiously, might place Stanley Fung's net worth in the several million USD to low tens of million USD range, depending on film earnings, residuals, property holdings, etc. Emphasize, this is speculative. Recommend that, for accuracy, one should check Hong Kong, Taiwan, tax filings, property registries. But these may not be publicly accessible. After a long acting career, active 1967 2024, his work slowed in later years as the industry changed and he moved more into Taiwan life. He passed away 31 October 2025, aged 81. Discuss his legacy. Influence on Hong Kong comedy cinema. His roles in influential era of 1,980 seconds. Action comedy. His versatility. Actor, director, writer, producer, showing creative ambition. Impacting Taiwan after relocation. Bridging Hong Kong and Taiwan markets. Insert testimonials, quotes, if available from co-stars or media. If none available, mention the acclaim and the remembrance articles. Veteran Hong Kong actor Stanley Fung passes away at 80 article. Talk about what new audiences can learn from his work. Timing, comic chemistry, ensemble acting, surviving decades of industry change. Encourage viewers. Watch one of his films. Study the genre. So that's the story of Stanley Fung, from his early life in Guangdong to Hong Kong's golden comedy era, to his later years in Taiwan. While we may not know every detail of his bank account, we do know the value of his performances and the laughter he brought to audiences across Asia. Call to action. If you enjoyed this, drop in the comments below your favorite Stanley Fung film or role. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching.